Now here's just about the same sort of stupidity from the authorities. Just say no is still the doctrine, but the FBI may decide it's okay that some applicants didn't heed Nancy's advice once or twice in college. Senior FBI managers have been deeply frustrated that they could not hire applicants who acknowledged occasional marijuana use in college, but in some cases already performed top-secret work at other government agencies. Some officials want to ease the limits about how often and how many years ago applicants for jobs such as intelligent analysts, linguists, computer specialists, accountants, and others had used illegal drugs. So there you go, the FBI wants to drop its standards for suggesting that anybody who smoked pot could work for them. So maybe they'll get to go out there and bust people smoking pot at the same age as they were, doing the same things as they were. This is ludicrous. Everybody around here in all of these stories are suggesting that they know that marijuana is not a harmful thing. They're suggesting that in a lot of cases they know that marijuana can enhance your performance for a lot of reasons. Now, they've been deeply frustrated that they could not hire applicants that acknowledge smoking pot. How deeply frustrated are these people? They should all get stress relief at their local cannabis compassion club. Here's another stupid story out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Marijuana-flavored stoner pops are but one variety of hemp-flavored sweets available in novelty stores and on the internet. The flavor candy is touted with slogans asking customers to taste the munchy goodness, and every lick is like taking a hit. Now Pennsylvania State Representative Thomas C. Corrigan is introducing a bill that would outlaw all candy that tastes like marijuana. What a fucking idiot. Didn't it just say that it was hemp flavored? Doesn't this guy know the difference? Legislation would prohibit retail sales of flavored candy and available candies that contain oils from the cannabis plant. That's what they're up to, continuing to stop any production of hemp in that country. This is the United States for you. Corrigan says it's frightening to develop a taste for marijuana in children. I don't even know what to say about that. That's so stupid. Here's the way it goes in British Columbia. The province of British Columbia and several national health groups are supporting Phytocan, a BC cannabis pharmaceutical company. On behalf of Honorable Premier Gordon Campbell, the Executive Director of BC Pharmacare, Heather Davidson, comments, cannabinoids and cannabinoids offer significant avenues for medication developed in a number of areas. So here we go again. Now, once again, in the same breath, these people are saying that marijuana is evil. Any marijuana that I would smoke is evil and bad for me, and that I should go to jail. But yet, if somebody comes forth to them from a pharmaceutical company and says, we want to develop something, they say, oh yes, of course so. The medicinal properties are well known. Been using them for centuries. Everybody knows. So I don't know. It's just a can of worms these people are involved in. And I don't know. Some non-profit groups supporting Pharcan are the Canadian Cancer Society, the Canadian AIDS Society, the MS Society of Canada, the Arthritis Society. They all know that this stuff's good and that you can get the same relief from smoking it, but they're all in on keeping the recreational user of this product in jail. When I drive to work in the morning, along the route that I drive, there's no less than 13 beer billboards. All the way. It takes me right into Skid Row where everybody's laying on the street drunk. It's such an irony. But yet, we certainly don't want children to develop a taste for marijuana. I need a Miller so bad by the time I get to work. Now here's the stupidest story I came across. The stench of marijuana brings complaints. The Mendocino County Air Quality Control District and the city of Ukiah have experienced a significant increase in the number of complaints about outside marijuana cultivation, specifically cannabis odor problems during the past year. Dean Wallbach, director of the Air Quality Control District, said his employees have received an ever-increasing number of complaints about pot odors in the area over the past 3 years, which has increased again this year. Complaints are significantly up from last year, which was doubled the previous year, and the season isn't over yet. We broke last year's record about a week ago, and we're still getting complaints. Wallbach says the Air Quality Control District normally receives around 75 to 100 total complaints a year, ranging from odors to burning or dust problems. Last year, the district had about 30 complaints about marijuana odor for the year. 30 complaints about it for the year. He said, which accounted for more than a quarter of all the complaints for the year. This story goes on for another 2 pages with this stuff. They talked about this in such depth, about the odor of pot grown outside in Mendocino County. Come on. I don't get it, folks. They just don't know what to do or think about it. Everybody's got an opinion about pot. They just make it up if they don't. They seem to think that they need to suggest that there's something wrong with this, always. That no matter what's going on, there's something wrong. But it's always wacky. Glad you could join me. I'll be back.